Hello everyone! Today we're going to kick off with a new series in which we'll dive deeper into P-pop groups and the world of P-pop itself. And I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, you're either an 18 or a new fan looking to learn more about SB19. Whatever your reason for watching this video, welcome to my channel. My name is P-pop Sage, and today we're going to dive deeper into the one and only kings of P-pop, SB19. Okay, let's start with the basics. SB19 is a 5-member Filipino boy group signed to Showbiz Philippines and based in Makati City. Tila Luha, their debut single, was released on October 26, 2018. And if you're wondering if there's a meaning behind the group's name, yes, there is. The SB in their name stands for the company's name, which is Showbiz. And it is also a symbol that they are the company's first all-Filipino boy group. However, it can also mean sound break because they wanted to break into the Philippine music scene with their new sound and fresh music. While 19 is derived from the country codes of Korea and the Philippines, which are 63 and 82. And if you add these numbers individually, they add up to 19, and this represents the collaboration between Korea and the Philippines, thus completing the name SB19. SB19 were supposed to only perform at Showbiz events and activities, but the company's CEO, Mr. Gong Song Han, decided to launch them as a boy group. And their debut received a cold reception from the music industry and listeners in the Philippines. They were frequently labeled as K-pop copycats and K-pop wannabes in their early days. They performed in malls, schools, and even orphanages to promote their group and music. But despite their efforts, the group appears to be gaining little to no attention from the public. But this didn't stop SB19 from making more music and working extra hard to achieve their goals. Then, on July 26, 2019, they released their song Go Up, the song that would eventually change their fates. At this point, the members revealed that they were considering disbanding because everything appears to be hopeless, and they all agreed that Go Up would be their make or break song. And Go Up didn't get much attention at first, but when a K-pop fan shared their dance practice on Twitter, it quickly trended here in the Philippines like wildfire, and the rest is history. SB19's hard work and talent, combined with their very trendy styles and catchy music, captivated many fans. SB19's popularity skyrocketed overnight, and they quickly became one of the Philippines' pride, receiving numerous accolades left and right. And on January 9, 2020, they released Alab, which further boosted their popularity not only in the Philippines but globally as well. They made history by becoming the first Filipino and Southeast Asian act to be nominated for a Billboard Music Award in the top social artist category, alongside some of the music industry's biggest names. SB19 demonstrated that nothing is impossible with hard work and dedication. On October 10, 2019, the group's official emblem or logo was revealed. This logo represents their struggles, aspirations, and the people who have contributed to their success. The shape of the emblem is a fusion between a windmill and a diamond. The diamond shape of the logo represents their bond with their fans, the 18 who helped SB19 shine in their darkest times, and will be like a gem that can withstand the test of time. Just as a diamond never loses its value, referring to the phrase, diamonds are forever. The windmill in the logo represents the group, and the windmill is incomplete without the wind. And the wind is their fans. That is SB19 will be always incomplete without 18. Prior to the official fandom name being revealed, the fandom was known as Aurum in its early days. The concept of kintsugi inspired the name Aurum. And Aurum also means gold in Latin, so while SB19 aspired to break into the Philippine music industry, the fans or Aurum serves as the gold that will bind and add value to SB19's new music or sound. And on November 2, 2019, the official fandom name 18 was revealed. And it can be interpreted in 3 different but still connected ways. First, there is a number 19 in the group's name. So if you read 18, it could mean the normal number 18 because subsequently, there will be no 19 if there is no 18. Second, it also means hours, derived from the Filipino word atin, which means all of their success and achievements individually and as a group are also considered to be a success and achievement for the fandom, where we share everything. And finally, it can also refer to Aurum and SB19. That is why the letter A is separated because it represents Aurum, and when combined, it illustrates Aurum and SB19 as one, because SB19 is extremely grateful for Aurum's overwhelming and unending support during their most difficult times as SB19. And now that we've covered the basics, let's dig into the members and get to know them better. John Paulo Nace, also known as Pablo and formerly known as Sejun, was born on September 14, 1994 in the city of Imus, province of Cavite. He introduces himself as the leader of the group and he's also the group's main composer and writer. And he is currently responsible for all of the group's meaningful and deep lyrics. And because of his extraordinary songwriting abilities, fans have dubbed him a genius and one of the most skillful lyricists of his generation. Before their comeback with What, Pablo changed his stage name from Sejun to Pablo, wherein Pablo is derived from his given name, Paulo. Pablo has also earned a Bachelor of Arts in English degree from the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, and he once revealed that he worked as a call center agent while attending the university. Fans have given Pablo several nicknames, the most popular of which is Pinuno, which is the Filipino word for leader. And if you're a Pablo stan, I think you should know that Pablo stans are referred to as hot dogs in the fandom, because hot dogs is Pablo's favorite food, and they all belong to the freezer. Don't be surprised of the freezer because it is one of the fandom's 5 fan houses. Pablo is destined to be a performer. He once revealed that he worked as a data analyst while training but eventually quit his job to continue his dream of being a performer. He was also a member of a group called PHP, which did covers of K-pop songs and dances back in the day. Pablo also debuted as a solo artist recently with his debut single, La Luna, which makes him one of the 2 members from the group who officially debuted as a solo artist. Pablo is the member with the longest training period. He trained for about 3 to 4 years with the company before debuting, and ever since, he wanted to inspire people through his music. So that's why he pursued his career as a performer under Showbiz Philippines and eventually debuting as the leader, main rapper, and lead vocalist of SB19.
Pare-parehas lang tayo may pagkakaiba, diba? Ika nila, ibang mundo nakikita niya, mabuting iba.
Josh Colin Santos was born in the city of Las Piñas on October 22, 1993. And he introduces himself as the group's most charismatic member. He is the group's oldest member, and yes, he is 28, but he has one of the industry's most youthful faces, and he was even named the sexiest man in the Philippines in 2020. Josh did not attend college, but he did take an acceleration test for his high school diploma. In an interview, he revealed that he used to take on a variety of jobs just to make ends meet, including living in his friend's house and sleeping on the floor. That's why many fans admire Josh for his witty and knowledgeable answers during interviews. Fans believe he got this because he faced so many difficulties and challenges in his early life, which shaped him into the man he is today. He has even mentioned that he wishes to share his story with others when they become more successful in the future in order to inspire others. Josh has also earned a number of nicknames from fans, the most popular of which is Sob, which is a reversed version of the word boss. And if you're a Josh biased, you're probably aware that Josh stands are known as barbecues, and they all live in the Ihawan, which literally translates to griller. And Ihawan is also one of the Fandom's 5 fan houses. Even before becoming a member of SB19, Josh had a long history of performing. In fact, he and Stell were members of Seon, a K-pop dance cover group that whom they win 7 competitions with. And they actually met BTS in 2014 when they performed at a K-pop festival in Incheon, South Korea. The members once revealed that due to their rigid and redundant life as a trainee, there was a point in their trainee years when all of the trainees in the company except Stell left to pursue other interests. However, Josh eventually returned to the company to continue his training because he believes that since he began this journey, he must do his best as well in order to have no regrets later in life. And I believe it was one of the most wisest decisions Josh made in his life, as it led to him debuting as the lead dancer, lead rapper, and sub-vocalist of SB19. Stell Vester Ajero, also known as Stell, was born on June 16, 1995 in the city of Las Piñas in the National Capital Region of the Philippines, and he introduces himself as the group's heavenly voice. He is the group's main choreographer and is involved in developing some of their amazing dance routines, but Stell clarified in an interview that all members of the group contribute to the completion of their dance routines. Stell graduated from STI College with a degree in hotel and restaurant management. He once revealed that he worked as a crew member in a fast food chain while in college to support his family and his academic needs. Stell is also a superb vocalist, and I would argue that he is one of, if not the best, in the P-pop industry. He even revealed in an interview that he used to be a choir member, and he was the only male member of the soprano line. Stell has also gained several nicknames, the most well-known of which are Tay Tay Man, Heavenly Voice, Sunshine Boy, and Vester. He is known as the group's best entertainer as he clearly brings smiles to everyone with his bubbly personality, as seen in their behind-the-scenes videos and other reality specials in their YouTube channel. And if you're Stell biased, I'm sure that you're aware that Stell stands are known as berries or Stellberries, and you belong to the farm, which is also one of the Fandom's 5 fan houses. Stell, like Josh, is a member of Seon, and he has always enjoyed performing ever since. Stell once stated in an interview that when all of the trainees left the company during their trainee years, he stayed and didn't quit because performing was what he wanted to do the most. And he's very happy when he's doing it because he's met people along the way, which is why he wanted to keep going and didn't stop training and eventually debuting as the lead dancer and main vocalist of SB19. Lahat ng aking basura, pupulutin natin nila, kahit saan pa ako mapunta. Philip John Suson, also known as Ken, was born on January 12, 1997 in Pagadian, Zamboanga del Sur, and he introduces himself as the group's sexiest main dancer. He was a second-year architecture student at the Technological Institute of the Philippines, but he revealed that he left after his second year to take a break. Ken was supposed to be named Kenji at birth, but his grandfather wanted him to be named Philip because he was their first grandchild, and Felipe was also his grandfather's name. He is the first member to make an official solo debut on September 18, 2021. He made his debut with his single Palayo, for which he wrote the lyrics himself under his given name, Philip. And if you're a new Can stan, you should know that in the fandom, all Can biased are referred to as sisiu, which literally means chicken or chicken chick. And you are a member of the Manukan, which translates to a poultry house, and Manukan is also one of the fandom's 5 fan houses. Ken was no stranger to the stage, as he was a member of a GOT7 dance cover group named Amigo 7 with Z-Boys member Josh in 2016. That same year, Ken and Pablo competed in Pinoy K-pop Star, although not against each other because Pablo was in the vocal category and Amigo 7 was in the performance category. Amigo 7 and Seon also participated in the K-pop Summer Solstice 2 in August 2016. So, almost all of the members of the group are familiar with one another even before their debut as SB19. Ken is also the last member to join the group. In an interview, Ken revealed that Josh was the one who invited him to audition for the company because the company was trying to form a group. He was accepted into the company and the rest is history. Ken debuting as the main dancer and vocalist of SB19.
Bawat nakasarang pintana sa aking dati lahat ngayon'y nagbubukas.
Justin De Dios was born on July 7, 1998 in the city of Caloocan, Metro Manila. He introduces himself as the youngest member of SB19. And although yes, he is the youngest, but he is also the tallest member of the group. Justin graduated with a multimedia arts degree from the De La Salle College of St. Benilde with an honorable mention. He once mentioned in an interview that he was a trainee in ShowBT while attending college and he had planned to cease his training when he finished, but he eventually remained since there are many people around him who believe in their aspirations. Justin has also directed some of the group's music videos, including What and Hanggang sa Huli. Justin has also gained some nicknames from fans, the most famous of which are Ja, Jaja, and Budja. Aside from his evident talent as a performer, Justin is known for his gummy smile and corny jokes. That is why Justin stans are referred to as mais or corn, and they all belong in the maisan, which literally translates to a cornfield. And maisan is also one of the fandom's 5 fan houses. Justin, like the other members, is no stranger to the stage. Prior to his debut, he was a member of the GOT7 dance cover group Zero to Hero for some time. They took part in various competitions and won several of them. Justin stated that he became a K-pop lover after seeing the K-drama classic Dream High. Justin is destined to be a member of SB19. Finishing his studies while training is not an easy thing to do. I'm just happy that all of his efforts paid off debuting as the sub-vocalist, visual, and bunso of SB19.